Hey there, welcome to another episode of the Wilson's podcast. Elijah Wilson is my name. Research shows that mutation causing a particular disease arose in Africa thousands of years ago to help protect against malaria, as malaria was the major cause of death in Africa as at then. Over time, the disease would emerge and became known by various names in different tribal languages in Africa, long before it was discovered by Western medicine. Why this disease affected people across the world of all backgrounds. The greater number of affected patients in the US are those with African ancestry. Let's take into cognizance some of the important dates related to this disease, shall we? In 1910, first discovery made in Western medicine. In 1960, blood transfusion was first used to treat the disease. 1990, Red Cross will start local blood donation for the disease. In 2021, most recently, Red Cross will launch the Disease Initiative Program with partners. During the 1914s, evidence for the heredity of the disease developed, and in 1949, the disease caught the attention of Linus Pauling. Pauling studied to be worthwhile to examine the property of hemoglobin obtained from the disease. The report suggested that the disease hemoglobin is more positively charged than the normal hemoglobin. Pauling and colleagues published their findings in a paper titled Sickle Cell Anemia, a Molecular Disease. Sickle cell disease is a group of diseases that causes the red blood cell to become misshapen and break down. People who have sickle cell disease inherited two faulty hemoglobin called hemoglobin S, one from each parent. Pay attention, let me show you the inheritance pattern of sickle cell disease. In the image above, each parent has one normal hemoglobin A gene and one hemoglobin S gene, which means each of their children has a 25% or 1 in 4 chances of inheriting two normal hemoglobin A gene, which means the children does not have sickle cell trait or disease. 2. A 50% or 1 in 2 chances of inheriting one normal hemoglobin A gene and one hemoglobin S gene, which means the children has sickle cell trait. 3. A 25% or 1 in 4 chances of inheriting two hemoglobin S gene. This means the children has sickle cell disease. Though scientists are constantly investigating ways the disease can be stopped before it passes to the next generation. However, for the purpose of this show, it is important for you to know your partner gene. If you and your partner both have sickle cell disease, your children will also have the disease. So don't start disturbing God with prayer, for this is the essence of education. However, if you and your partner both have sickle cell trait AS, one of the following is possible. 1. There is 3 in 1 chance, 75% that your children won't have sickle cell disease. 2. There is 1 in 2 chances, 50% that your babies will have the disease. 3. There is 1 in 4 chances, that's 25%, that your baby will have the disease. 4. 1 in 4 chances, 25%, that your babies won't even have the disease. Do you like the permutations and calculations? I know majority of you want a life that is a bit free of numerous troubles. We already live in a troubled world, most especially Nigeria. Why create troubles for yourself when all you have to do is marry someone with compatible genotype? Ignorance, neglecting genotype in the choice of spouse, faith or daring God are some of the major factors of the widespread of sickle cell anemia. Take a look at genotype compatibility chart. It is good to be in love and then every other consequences. But you must also have it at the back of your mind that it is a good thing to give birth to children that will grow old and also give birth to you in return. However, it is wayward to take care of a sick child for the rest of your life because you damned the consequences. Elijah Wilson is my name.
This young man, Caleb, who's now 11 years old, was otherwise a typical sickle cell patient, will get from time to time some pain or fever. And then all of a sudden he develops this stroke, not because of anything different about him, except he has sickle cell disease.
My name is John Jido, and with me it's my son, Caleb Jido. Caleb Jido is 11 years of age, a non-sickle cell disease patient with repeated strokes and multiple convulsions. The strokes keep repeating or recurring with interrupted convulsions. So we're always going in and out of hospital. I've lost everything in life. Even the mother, the woman who bore Caleb, had to leave because things were not going the way she had hoped. But I've stood my ground and I've promised to hold his hand even as he goes through this condition which he does not understand. Caleb's needs are numerous. He's not able to do anything. He cannot walk, he cannot feed, he cannot do anything for himself. I am his hand, I am his head, I am his legs, I am his everything. And I promise to do so till life is end and after.
Hemoglobin. Collins thought it would be worthwhile to examine the properties of hemoglobin.